welcome to Mind Your Business, a channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip.
Well, strangely, I find myself at one point agreeing with Ashley and also at another point agreeing with Giselle. Yes, this is quite bewildering. Let's talk about it, people. Welcome to my inclusive crew. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. So this week we saw G&A talking about they're having some rebrand, refresh business. It's just like, please, your fashion wasn't doing well, so now you've pivoted into wellness and health. So we see them having some sort of workout day. Wendy's still confused about what's going on with G&A. The fashion wasn't working now. What is this? What are they actually doing? But they were raising some funds. And tell me, please, why did Giselle introduce Ashley as a international pop rock star? Where and which part, please? Where? Because this girl came out to assault my eardrums and I was not pleased. I'm just like, no. Stacey said it best, yeah? She cracked me out. She was like, oh, you know, Ashley's singing is a bit like my dancing. I'm like, you got that right, girl, because you don't dance very well and Ashley definitely doesn't sing well. Like, why? She needs to go back to singing in the shower, leave the singing to Candice, and maybe she can just return to TikTok and work on some of her dances because, yeah, this was not it. I mean, well done for being brave enough to go out there, but also, what in the backside was that? Oh, what do Ross? Anyway, we also saw Mia chatting her business as usual. You know, I feel like Mia just loves attention at this point. First, she's telling everyone that Gordon's going through mania and how him and Ink got into it the other night and she's really upset, and Ink's talking about, you know, stepping back because clearly he's a trigger to Gordon, and, you know, she's all in tears. Everyone's starting to feel sorry for her. And then later on, we see that they haven't paused because the next scene we see her in, she's picking him up from the airport. So I'm like, pause which part, please? She didn't pause nothing. Pausing nothing. No pausing of her pom-pom. No pausing of nothing is going on over here. I didn't like the way Mia referenced Gordon's mental health situation because you mentioned that and then you're saying you're going on a pause because, you know, you don't want to trigger him. But then the next scene we're seeing you with your man again. So obviously you don't care about him being triggered. So which is it then? So are you just exploiting his mental health, which is what I suspect is the case here? Or what is this? Because it's very messy. It's very messy behaviour. And it just feels like, you know, you can just flag this out as, oh, he's acting up because of this reason. No, he's acting up because you're actually taking the piss. That's the way I look at it. But, you know, maybe that's just me. We also saw Karen go off to court and we see the ladies meet up on the same day that Karen was going to court. Just to get together to support her in their own little way. And we first see Mia and Kiana, and Mia straight up, you know, in the whole, you know, what's going on with Karen because she can't wait to hear the gossip. And Kiana's like, no, we've got to wait for the others to join. When they do join, she lets them know that Karen's court case had been pushed back to September at that point because they filmed in, I guess that point, it was June when they were filming. Wendy was interesting because she was like, I would support my friend. You know, of course I will show support. But if she's found guilty, you know, and then that may cause for pause because, you know, if you actually harm somebody and blah, blah. But I'm like, Wendy, I get it. You're married to a lawyer and all this stuff and you might want to be careful, but it's still your friend, right? So I get it, but also no, we're doing a bit too much there. Wouldn't you just be like, this is still Karen? She's made a mistake. Like, you know, as long as she owned it, if that's what happened. Now, I had a quick look and it does look like her DUI case has not finished yet. It's not been wrapped. I think she tried to get it dismissed, but the judge denied her motion. So, yeah, I guess she's still probably stressed out about that right now. Anyway, moving forward, I thought Mia was being quite shady when she was talking about, you know, Karen. And when Stacey was saying, oh, you know, I've been with Karen and she doesn't drink. I don't feel like she drinks anymore. Mia was just like, well, if she don't drink anymore, I don't have sex. I'm celibate. So, of course, Stacey looking at her thinking, yeah, that's not the case. She's like, well, that means that Karen's a drunk. But I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm sure Karen won't like that. It was funny. I will give you that. But I was like, oh, look, not Stacey catching up with the shade. Okay, all right, love. Now, Ashley made me laugh because I thought it was interesting when, you know, she had a little birthday gathering with her and her family, and it was good to hear her family like getting in her a little bit about her divorce. And, you know, when she came with her tears, they were not really having it. They were not hearing it. They were like, well, she's like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to see him again and all this stuff. I'm like, what is she talking about? Of course you're going to see him. He's the kid's dad, right? So the family were like, yeah, it's the kid's dad. And, you know, the the aunt was just like, well, you know, I felt like he was a kid when you got with him anyway. And the uncle's like, well, you know, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I was like, yes, it is definitely a good thing, because what is she talking about? But yeah, she made me laugh also because she was not happy that Wendy was having her birthday party on her birthday, her actual birthday. Now, if it was me, I wouldn't necessarily be happy either, but it is her 40th and it's Ashley. So that to me was hilarious. I was like, well, it's biggered Ashley, you know, she's too mixed up in it in other people's business. So yeah, this time come and enjoy Wendy's birthday. And speaking of Wendy's party, I was here for Giselle asking Mia, like, what's going on? You were just crying to us the other day, talking about, you know, you're upset, you can't see Ink because he's a trigger to Gordon. You're pausing a little bit, he's taking a pause, and then you're at Wendy's party and you're with Ink. And then also she's letting us know that you posted on IG with Ink and Gordon taking shots and you lot jumping in the pool with the kids and all this happy families again. Like, what is really going on? Again, like I said, it's a lot of attention stuff going on. And sidebar, at Wendy's party, what is up with Stacey's man TJ? He's very sassy. I didn't like it. I didn't like his little attitude he got with her, because she was talking to her friends and chatting about, oh, well, you just kind of left me here. Like, is he not grown? Can you not go and talk to people and be friendly? You've been introduced to some of her friends, so why not go and make conversation? Very, very sassy. I didn't like it. He was just being sassy and rude to her a couple of times. You could tell she was a little bit like, oh, but she didn't really have nothing to say to him. I'm like, Stacey, she's giving very much, you know, demure, very mindful, you know, so she ain't saying nothing to him. Well, I'm just like, at some point you might need to check his backside, because he's giving too much sassiness for my liking. But anyway, the ending made me laugh. Like I said, I agree with Giselle getting to her, like, why are you telling us one thing and the next minute you're turning up and posting pictures and now you're back to normal? And then she's chatting about, well, my kids' fathers get along. Sorry, fathers, dads, what? Plural? So have you done these tests and has that come back positive or what? Because otherwise it's just giving, again, Mia is loving attention and Mia also likes to lie. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, of course, I went to go check out social media to see what people were saying on there. And these are some tweets that definitely had me cracking up. Okay, you've seen the tweets, you've heard what I had to say. Now, what are you saying about the show? Let me know your thoughts below.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.